You're saying you just did a speech.
Yeah, well, I was talking about like for me, it looks like I'm looking at the world in a very focused way, at one thing. It's very difficult for me to see the side effects. I have to consciously do that, and it looks like so I could imagine how to get from point A to point B and solve all the problems to do that. Recognizing the side effects, like for instance, let's get all the oil out of the ground. So people are doing that, full blast. Okay, they're not really thinking about what else is going on. In my experience, women have a wider angle lens, so they almost can't help but notice the effects of things. So it slows down their decision making, because it's a much more complicated decision to say what will happen in the world. Like, should we take all the oil out of the ground? Not, can we? That's a totally different question.
Right.
Can we? Yes. You can just do it. Yes, we'll figure that out. Let's go. But should we is a much more complicated question. And it looks to me like the world's been dominated by men, and you've got about 5 seconds to make a decision. And it takes about 2 minutes for a woman to make a decision, so they never get in the conversation. So I'm saying, let's wait 2 minutes. It's not like they don't have an opinion. Just wait 2 minutes.
Just chill a little bit. Give it time to develop.
Exactly. And recognize that we are limited.
Give it time to develop and recognize that we're limited. I said that for you because I was facing another direction. Yeah, it's true.
And that we're really great at what we do, but really terrible at what we don't do, and we don't really see it. Because our sort of active ingredient is focus.
And that cuts out the margins.
Right. So for me anyway, I'm, in a sense, this is sort of a male version of focal points, lots and lots of focal points. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. It's like,
it's a whole lot of focuses.
Yes, a whole lot of focuses, which is a sort of a different way of a holistic approach. It's not. It's sort of a male version of a holistic approach, but it does really work. Once you put the mesh over it, then you can see that there's a whole thing there.
Mm-hmm. And it isn't like, the pole going up the middle. Mm-hmm. It isn't like that. You are considering the margins. You've built something around the pole.
And this comes out.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, so
but
that's all hollow.
Yeah.
It's just a stand to hold it up as I build it.
Right, but you're also considering the margins. You could have built it with a central pole.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Yeah, it was driving. I do armatures for these sculptures, and they all have like skeletons inside where they have a pole down the middle of the mass.
Yeah.
But I never liked that. I always wanted it to be empty. And so finally figured out how to do it. And how to do it huge. And it can go much bigger than this. Hopefully someday I want to put a 200-foot Bliss on Alcatraz.
Oh, I would love that.
The Statue of Liberty is 151 feet, so it'd be much bigger.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
And plus I can see it from my apartment, so do it quick.
Yeah, it's like, I figured the statue, or the Alcatraz is about 100 feet tall to the buildings from the water. So this would be twice as tall as just a nice base.
You know what I like about this is the whole feminine masculine balance that you're trying to redress, and the whole concept of war. Your studio is on a former military base that is now supposedly shut down. Alcatraz is a former jail.
Yes. Statue of Freedom, you call it.
Yeah.
Right. On a jail.
Perfect environment for both of these things.
Yes. But also this island was made for the World's Fair.
Yeah.
And that was a celebration of humanity. And then World War II happened. And so now I hope we can do some celebrating again here.
What do you mean specifically? I think you've got something specific
I
in
do
mind.
have something specific in mind.